Hi guys, it's great to be with you. My goal today is to show you how I use the Cite while you write function in Word in order to seamlessly integrate citations that I found in EndNote into works that I'm doing, whether it be proposals or manuscripts. And so the first thing that you will have done, and you'll have already done this in the course, is to use a, a database in order to identify sources that are going to be important for you as you write your manuscript. I always use Web of Science. It integrates perfectly with EndNote. And over the years, this has been my approach. And as I write more manuscripts and more proposals, my database gets larger and larger. And so in fact, right now, I've got almost 2,100 citations that are included in my personal database of papers. And this is what the online version of EndNote looks like. I also have a desktop version. And so this is what the desktop version looks like, and it's actually seamless to actually sync those together. So I could sync references from any of those, and so here's all of my citations for my EndNote on my desktop, and so you can use either one. But let me pull up a proposal that I've been working on, and this is for a proposal that I'm writing in connection, in collaboration with one of my engineering colleagues. And so what we have here, is a significant amount of text and other things. So here's my manuscript. But say I wanted to look closely at this first sentence and provide some support. I already have some citations here that are linked in there. But for example, critical services provided by the ecosystems which humans reside have a major control over human quality of life, and say, oh, well, that's something that would be easy to find support for. Well, in Word, from the EndNote site, you can download the Cite while you write add-on. Once it's in there, it shows up along your top bar here. And so here's my EndNote 20. And it actually creates its own toolbar here. And what it allows me to do is say, okay, I want to insert a citation that supports that claim. And so I click that. And now what I say is ecosystem services. And this actually shows you all of the papers in my entire database that somewhere in the abstract or title, it says ecosystem services. And so I could say, oh, well, right there, that's the paper that I want to add. And so I do that. And if you see here on the bottom, it just says insert. And what it's doing is it added it there. It turns out that that's actually one that I was already there. Let me try another one. Let's do that one. And I'm now adding that. And so now it went from 1 to 5 to 1 to 6. So it added that as a brand new citation. One of the benefits of this is that I'm only using this citation style, which is up here. It tells you what your style is. This says numbered. And I'm only doing that because there's a page limit on this proposal. If I actually wanted to submit this for a manuscript, I would go in and say, oh, I'm actually going to submit this to the New Zealand Journal of Ecology. And it instantly reformats the entire paper. It has the in-text citations as they want. And you go to the very bottom, and here we have a fully formatted works cited page that you'll be needing. And the beauty of this and the importance of this is that you never miss having a citation. And something that you can also do is go in and say, hey, I actually don't want to include this citation. And if I was to highlight that and delete it, and that's the only time it's used in the entire document, it would remove it. One of the biggest ways that you're going to be marked off in this class is poor citation management, where you either cite things in text that don't end up in your works cited, or there's things in your works cited that aren't cited in your text. If you use cite while you write, you'll never run into that problem. And so there's all sorts of different ways that you can do this. So I can go from New Zealand Journal of Ecology to, say, Nature Medicine. Nature uses a very different formatting style. It uses a superscript, and it will automatically do it. So as you can just, as you go, and you know you're going to make, here is my new claim, and I'm going to make sure I want to find support for it. I can either do it from the online or the desktop version of it, and I'm going to insert that, and I'm going to see if I've got one of my own papers that supports that claim, and oh, there's one. I'm going to insert that, and now that's a brand new claim. And then I say no, it turns out that, and you see how it automatically updated the numbering from 17 to 18 and 19. And I say, oh, you know what? I actually don't want to make that claim. I delete it. I update the citations and bibliography, and now it reformatted them. So I hope that's helpful to you. Know that the sort of front end of this isn't all that challenging to do. Just from the EndNote web. So what I would do is just cite while you write EndNote 20. And you can actually just go to, that's how to do it. So there's support guides all over the place, apparently, but go to the download site. So you just go to your EndNote. I'd actually have to log in to do this. Downloads. And here's the window. So I'm here logged into EndNote. Here's all my references, and here's all my downloads. And I can just download it. I'm working off a Mac, but whatever one that you have, you download it there. One of the other things that you can do is the export, or the different formats depending on which style you want. There are thousands and thousands of different journals that you can submit to, and this allows you to choose which journal you're going to submit to and ensure that all of your citations are going to be formatted the same way. This is just one last little bit of preaching, is that this is the one of those skills that separates novices from professionals. Novices think that it's not worth it to learn the interface and get the computer set up for it. I'm not going to waste the half hour it takes to make sure that the plugin is working and other things, or I'm not going to save this to an EndNote library. Novices, what you're going to end up with is a poorly done bibliography. The minute you get your paper rejected from one journal and you have to reformat it for a new one, the novice has to redo their entire thing. Here it takes me about 5 seconds to reformat it, and I can submit it quickly. I never have to be concerned that I have made that catastrophic error of showing that I included a citation that I actually didn't reference, which is a form of plagiarism, or putting something in the references to pad my bibliography that I didn't actually use in the text. Both of those are signals of sloppy thinking, and this is the one way that you can just force yourself to always be precise in your use of citations. I hope that's helpful. Good luck.